here. What's going on, YouTube, man? It's RealWillDrive, worldwide and on time, back with the brother, man. Wall C. Hellcat on the way.
Hellcat on the way.
But you know, we in a little V6 today, man. We in a little V6. Y'all see how it's like, man. Y'all see how it look. Still look sporty, still look just as good, you know, as the Scat Packs and the Hellcats. And I'm gonna tell y'all why you should start with one of these, or you know, even get one of these. Guys too, but for the ladies, you want to drive a nice little sports car, this is the perfect car for you. The GTs or the SXTs. You know, you still pushing 300 horsepower. You still got the paddle shifters on these things too. We're gonna do a little launch with the paddle shifters later too, but we still got the paddle shifters on it. You still got the sports pages, the performance pages. You got the dyno test. You can check out the gauges. You can check out a lot of stuff for the performance wise, because you know it's considered a sports car, even though it is a V6. You still gonna get up with everybody on the road, and you might even fool some people on the road too. But you know, not even only with the insurance, because we in a V6 category now, so the insurance is gonna be cheaper with this V6. Your car payment is gonna be cheaper with the V6. And you know, you can still do all the cosmetics with it, with like a car wrap. You can still add just don't add no spoiler though, because there's this one dude. Did you see this one dude?
Yeah.
It was this one dude I see, he had this fat ass spoiler on his V6. What the hell? Don't do that, but you do what you like. It's smooth, it's a smooth ride. You know, it's still a Charger, and what Chargers do, they gonna make sure the whip look good though. And you know, we got the cloth seats inside. These cloth seats look like it's gonna be made out of durability. Like these seats are gonna last you a while. If you want a sports car without all the extra aggression in it, and all just a smooth ride that can still feel fast, and you can still hit the engine and whatnot, and you could go ahead and get a mid-muff if you really wanted to, then you know, you feel me, the V6 is tight. You feel me? We got the paddle shifters too, because it's still a sports car. You feel, look, we got the pages in here too. We got the engine, how many horsepower, you pushing, the timer. We got the dyno too. Look at that dyno. Look at that, all the revving we just did. And you feel me? You can use the paddle shifter just by clicking it right then and there. Look, we in first gear now. Or you can go ahead and put it to the side in manual like that, and you can still use the paddle shifters with the manual with the knob, or with the paddle shifters. But for the Scat, you either gotta put it in manual or put it in sports mode to do it. But you feel me? These are paddle shifters right here. You feel me? This thing pushes a little whine. What's that?
They still put me back in my seat, man.
Come on now, we still pulling back in seats. Look at that dyno. Look how big that dyno is. Hold on, what was that? That's the
350.
We almost hit 300, man. So we hit 290.
I fucking did pull back in the seat though.
Yeah. This thing,
yeah, which is good for a V6, man.
Yeah. This thing could get it up. This thing could push back though. Look. It's still fun to drive. It's still fun to drive though, regardless. Especially if you do like a mid-monthly or something like that on here, it would go crazy with it. But yeah, you can fool somebody with the naked eye with one of these, especially with a hood scoop. Like somebody that don't even know the car like that. But I mean, it's still a fun car to drive with. It's rear-wheel drive, I think. Especially if you know you still in high school, or you starting off and you need credit history, go ahead and get you one of these, man. Go ahead and get you one of these GTs. Start off with something, especially if you like how the car look, because I mean the Scat and the Hellcat is pretty much the same thing, except the hood scoops and the fender flares. That's about it. But everything else still looks the same.
If you starting out, you want to start out with something, you know, not too fast with the horsepower, you know.
Yeah,
because you're going from a 4-cylinder to a 6, then you go to the 8.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be ready for that 8.
Yeah,
because you're getting used to that V6. You'll be like, man, now it's time for something more. And it's the same with the money. You know, you get something small, you save the money, you pay what you got to pay, then that's when you know that you're
gonna get it. Yeah, and this is an 8-speed too, man. This is an 8-speed too. 8-speed trans automatic. So this is still something worth it. Worth driving at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge jump, because I'm coming from I came from a 200C, which was a 4-cylinder to a scat pack.
Big boy jump, boy.
That's a huge jump.
And some people can't handle that jump neither. Some people can't handle that thing. That's the reason why I even got a scat pack to start with before getting a Hellcat. Cause man, I learned a lot driving the scat pack already.
Oh, yeah.
Just from not even getting the Hellcat. I can imagine what the Hellcat is.
A scat is good enough for the road because you can't really unlock the full potential on street roads. You got to be in a racetrack like that.
On me.
So when people get, the Hellcats, it's because they really want one. They're going to enjoy it because they want it.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say.
Oh man, and another thing too, man, the miles per gallon on this thing, boy. Let me see where we at. She almost got 18 miles per gallon, man. Almost 18 miles per gallon. Put them on games. Almost 18 miles per gallon, man. I got about 11. I got like about 11, 12 in a scat, boy. I ain't even reaching 15 or even close. So the miles per gallon on this thing too. Gas prices going crazy right now, but you can still save up a lot of money over time.
Yeah, especially if you're not pushing it. For the new drivers that do get a scat, don't push it all the time.
Nah, yeah, don't do that, bro.
Miles per gallon will be real low. You could be wondering why.
Oh, man.
Going out of gas so fast.
It's gonna be like that one meme.
$20 right there.
It's definitely enjoyable, but learn a limit, Because you don't want to, get yourself in trouble or none of that. Just enjoy your car.
Responsibility.
Because I mean, cars like this ruin, or cars like Scats and Hellcats ruin people's lives because they're taking advantage of how fast these kind of cars go. You know what I'm saying? So
because we
be smart with it.
We all know once we hear how that Hemi sound in there, the Hemi controls the mind sometimes.
Man, it's like
the Hemi controls the mind sometimes. He'll be playing mind games with you.
Real.
But yeah, man, the gas on here, man, because gas prices are going crazy right now, so it's probably still a lot of money to fill it up. But she is averaging 18 miles per gallon, and that's not bad. That's a lot better than the Sky and the Hellcat. Believe that. So if y'all want something sporty, man, and y'all want something, a Charger, they got Challenger GTs and S60s.
Don't do me.
Oh, they got a GT Challengers too.
Yeah, but they pushing about 303. I mean,
okay.
It's like
the Challenger's pushing a little bit more though. Put a little bit more though. But you could do a lot to these cars and save up money.
Too.
Like the money you'll be paying for a scat pack extra rather than this car, you could use it for, you could get a mid-muff, or you could do a 10. You could do all the extra stuff without paying the extra money if you had a Scat or a Hellcat. You feel me? So you're gonna save up a lot more money going this route rather than jumping to the Scat Pack or the Hellcat, especially if you're really young, because you don't want all that money to go and gobble up on that Scat or Hellcat, because you still have a nice car if you grab one of these. So, but man, that's short and sweet. Why you should go ahead and get home. Let me show y'all this real quick. I already showed y'all a little bit, but let me show y'all real quick. Come on, man, we got the Super Track Pack, bro. We got the Super Pack Track. Sports mode. We staying on sports mode. We ain't doing nothing normal around here. But yeah, you feel me? Got the launch control too. On what? You feel me? And it got the backup cameras too. But the whole ride is smooth and shit too. Like it's good. Y'all see me, man? This little S60, man. We still look clean. We still riding clean though. Charger, challenge don't matter. I'm in one of these. You feel me? And it can sound good too. But especially if you hook one of these up, man. And take care of business, save you some money, go ahead and do this, start off with this, go ahead and get the Scat or the Hellcat afterward. Before I start a car, man, these V6 and these GTs, especially with the hood scoop, cause shit, I thought it was a Scat when I seen the GT because of the hood scoop, but it's still pushing some decent horsepower and it looked good because they all look the same, but those are some of the reasons why. It's cheap insurance, cheap car payments, miles per gallon is top notch, about 18. It looked good still. It looked like a Scat. It looked like a Hellcat. Well, not a Hellcat now, but it do at least look like a Scat. And shit. And it got paddle shifters in there, performance pages, dyno tests, gauges, all that, everything in this thing. So that's why you go ahead and start with a V6. I hope I help influence y'all to go ahead and get that thing. But this is RealWillDrive, worldwide on time. Hope you have a good day. Peace.